You are running in place faster than ever before and somehow moving backward. Self-improvement promised you freedom, but delivered a prison you built yourself. You wake up at 5:30 a.m. because someone on the internet told you that's what successful people do. You meditate for 20 minutes even though your mind is screaming. You journal 3 pages about gratitude when you feel nothing but exhaustion. You track your water intake, your macros, your sleep quality, your productive hours. By 9 a.m. you are already behind on being the person you are supposed to become. This is not discipline. This is self-abandonment dressed up in productivity aesthetics. The self-improvement industry generated $11 billion last year by selling you one core belief: you are broken and they have the fix. Not incomplete, not evolving. Broken. Every morning routine, every course, every challenge exists to prove that the current version of you is the problem. And here is what makes it brilliant from a business perspective. The product is designed to never work, because the moment you feel fixed, you stop buying, so the goalposts move. 5 a.m. becomes 4:30. Gratitude journaling becomes manifestation rituals. I bought my first self-improvement course when I was 23. It promised to unlock my potential in 90 days. I completed every module, every worksheet, every daily challenge. On day 91, I felt exactly the same, except now I also felt like a failure for not transforming, so I bought another course. Then another. By 26, I had spent over $4,000 and accumulated 17 unfinished programs. The common denominator was not the courses. It was the belief that I needed fixing. Here is the first way self-improvement makes you worse. It trains you in perpetual inadequacy. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill, but in self-help it is weaponized. You achieve the goal and instead of satisfaction, you immediately identify the next deficiency. Lost 20 pounds, now you need to build muscle. Built muscle, now you need to optimize your sleep. Optimize sleep, now you need to biohack your cortisol levels. There is no finish line because the business model depends on your dissatisfaction. This creates what cognitive behavioral therapy identifies as achievement anxiety, the terror of having nothing left to improve. Your identity becomes fused with the pursuit. You are not someone who does self-improvement, you are someone who needs it to feel valid. Remove the striving and what remains. That question is so terrifying you never stop long enough to ask it. So you add another habit stack, another tracking app, another metric to monitor. The improvement is not serving your life anymore. Your life is serving the improvement. The second way self-improvement destroys you is comparison culture on industrial scale. Social media turns self-improvement from private practice into public performance. You are not just trying to be better, you are trying to be better than the highlight reel of 3,000 strangers. You see someone's morning routine video and suddenly your routine feels inadequate. You see their book stack and yours looks pathetic. You see their disciplined meal prep and your scrambled eggs are evidence of failure. Research from the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology found that limiting social media use to 30 minutes per day significantly decreased depression and loneliness. But self-improvement culture tells you to consume more content, follow more influencers, join more communities. You are drinking from a fire hose of other people's curated excellence. Your brain cannot distinguish between their performance and your reality, so you experience shame. Shame is the feeling that you are fundamentally flawed. Not that you did something wrong, but that you are something wrong. I remember the exact moment I realized I was performing improvement instead of living. I posted a photo of my morning routine, journal, green smoothie, book, all arranged perfectly in morning light. It got 200 likes. People called me inspiring. But here is the truth. I spent 20 minutes staging that photo and 5 minutes actually doing the routine. Then I went back to bed. The performance had replaced the practice. I was more invested in looking disciplined than being disciplined. The third way self-improvement makes you worse is identity dissolution. You have consumed so many frameworks, personality types, and transformation blueprints that you no longer know who you are underneath them all. Are you an Enneagram 4 or did you just read the description and adopt those traits? Are you actually a morning person or did you force yourself to become one because the guru said so? Do you even like green smoothies or is that just what optimal people drink? The moment I stopped trying to fix myself was the exact moment everything started working. That realization didn't feel like victory, it felt like grief. Psychologist Carl Rogers called this the incongruence between real self and ideal self. The wider the gap, the more psychological distress you experience. Self-improvement culture profits by widening that gap. They show you the ideal, disciplined, optimized, productive, balanced, grateful, abundant. Then they sell you the bridge, but the bridge is a subscription service that never ends. You are trying to become a person who does not exist while abandoning the person who does. This is not growth. This is erasure. Now here is the twist that the industry will never tell you. The people selling self-improvement are often the most broken by it. The guru with the morning routine has admitted to burnout 3 times. The productivity expert takes anti-anxiety medication to manage the pressure of maintaining their system. The manifestation coach is in debt. They are not ahead of you on the path. They are trapped in the same cycle, except now their income depends on convincing you the cycle works. This is not conspiracy, this is market incentive. A study from the University of Queensland found that excessive goal pursuit actually decreases well-being and life satisfaction. The constant improvement mindset creates what researchers call goal competition. Every area you are trying to optimize competes for limited mental resources. Improve career, improve body, improve relationships, improve finances, improve mindset. Your brain is running 12 programs simultaneously and all of them are lagging. You are achieving less than if you focused on one thing because you are optimizing everything. It took me 4 years to realize that the problem was not my discipline or my commitment or my mindset. The problem was the premise. I was not broken. I did not need fixing. I needed to stop treating myself like a problem requiring optimization and start treating myself like a person living a life. The moment I stopped measuring, tracking, and optimizing everything, my actual quality of life improved. Not because I became better, but because I stopped waging war against who I already was. This is what acceptance and commitment therapy calls psychological flexibility, the ability to be present with your current reality instead of constantly fleeing toward an imagined better one. You are allowed to be unoptimized. You are allowed to waste time. You are allowed to be inconsistent, inefficient, and imperfect. These are not character flaws to fix. They are human features to accept. The self-improvement industry taught you that acceptance equals stagnation. That is a lie they need you to believe, so you keep buying. Acceptance is not giving up. If you recognize yourself in this video, you have a choice. You can keep running faster on the same wheel, buying the next course, adopting the next framework, chasing the next optimization, or you can step off. Stepping off feels like failure at first because you have been conditioned to believe that stopping equals losing. But stopping the race you were never supposed to run is not losing, it is waking up. The industry profits from your panic. Your peace costs them money. Your assignment is not to improve yourself. Your assignment is to question who taught you that you needed improvement in the first place. Follow the money backward. Who profits when you feel inadequate? Who loses power when you feel enough? Most self-improvement advice is not designed to free you, it is designed to create dependence. Real transformation happens when you stop consuming other people's blueprints and start listening to your own experience. That voice you have been drowning out with podcasts and courses and frameworks. I am not telling you to abandon all growth or stop caring about your life. I am telling you to stop outsourcing your worthiness to external validation systems that were designed to never satisfy you. Grow from curiosity, not inadequacy. Change because something genuinely serves you, not because an algorithm told you that optimized people do it. The difference between those two motivations is the difference between sustainable evolution and perpetual self-harm. One comes from abundance, the other from scarcity. So here is what changes when you step out of the improvement trap. You stop performing your life and start living it. You stop measuring your worth by productivity metrics and start measuring it by presence, by connection, by the moments you actually enjoyed instead of documented. You become boring by influencer standards and rich by human ones. You sleep when you are tired instead of when the protocol says. You eat food that tastes good, not just food that is optimal. Stop optimizing yourself to death. Start questioning who benefits when you never feel good enough. That's your way out. If this video resonated with you, hit subscribe. Uncomfortable Truths releases new videos every day on personal finance, relationships, mindset, and productivity, and more. Turn on notifications so you never miss one. The truth is uncomfortable, but it's always worth it.